Today I kind of hijacked the session again, I believe, because AWS reInvent is happening, and there was an announcement of Amazon EC2 instances, which we want to just try out, and we've been playing around with the Amazon EC2 instance creation right before this session, and we probably just want to continue creating something. And this is what we want to do now, or today. We want to try it out and start the instance, and maybe install the GitLab CI runner on it, register it in a new project, and then develop some code and run it. This would be a good idea and a good challenge to see whether this works in 1 hour or maybe it works in 2 hours. I don't know. We will just see about this. Just to provide you with an introduction what this is and why this was announced, I'm just sharing my screen entirely. This is Google Chrome. Yeah. Let's just go with the entire screen. So this is the announcement, which happened, I think, yesterday during the keynotes. And the main idea is that you can launch EC2 instances for Mac, which is Mojave, which is the previous version, and Catalina, and probably Big Sur will be coming soon. And inside the EC2 console, you have the option to go ahead and say, okay, I want to launch an instance. And previously we've been running into some problems. But yeah, anyhow, you can kind of select it over here. And the last thing I discussed with Niklas before was how to kind of run that or create that from either the web interface or the CLI. And one thing I did is to install the AWS CLI with Homebrew bundle, and this has been prepared and also set up now. And the thing is, what should I do next? This is my question. Oh, not found. I think I installed it.
You need only to type AWS mostly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I want to start. So when we select this instance, it is called.
Can you open the official blog post, the announcement blog post? I sent it already in the Zoom.
Oh. The official announcement was this one. Yeah.
Mostly going down, down, down. So there are the actions that we can do mostly from the CLI. So instead of clicking through the UI mostly,
oh, that's good.
Can, so we tested already. Okay.
I have a limit of 0.
Yeah, we need to try to get quotas on that. So by default, it's not enabled on our account. That's the message. And it tells we need to ask AWS to give us access. Probably we have a problem because it could take some time. In terms of it could be in 5 minutes solved, but it could be also it takes 2 hours or 4 hours of support.
Oh, okay. This is kind of a showstopper if you just want to try it out.
Mostly we could try to trigger it and see how fast it goes, and we could talk a little bit about that. And also about AWS or something like on that part. So yeah, you need to fill. Oh, everything is requested. What we need. We need to select the region. So drawing. Yeah.
Okay.
US East, it was Virginia.
Northern Virginia. This is what has been selected.
And then we need to select the instance. And it's M instance. It was stored Mac1, something like that. So I think it's
a standard instance. Limit, new limit, I don't know.
Wait, or is it Mac? Wait, because it was 0, so I think it shouldn't be. Can you check all the primary instance types what we also got? Because it's metal. Metal could be also special to do that.
You mean the
primary going back? Yeah, because the type is different.
Cancel.
No, going back to the service request.
Oh, okay.
Primary instance type. What is it 8 probably? Wait, let me do it. As I have also micros.
Okay, this is something I did not expect. This should be a standard image. How can I find out? How can I find this out?
I'm currently checking what's the name of that, because typically when you go back to this site where you can select in the creator, so I think it was on your second page.
You mean this one?
Yeah. So when you now select the Catalina, so there will be listed all instance family, and family would be Mac1, or it could be the type could be Mac1 metal. So typically when you go to the standard instances, it could be from the family to tier 2, tier 3. So the T3 are the newer one, and Mac has its own family, so it's called Mac1. But I currently don't know how we can request these resources. This is for most probable.
This is interesting. Increase quotas. Interesting. Request a quota increase. I think probably it's the problem because the Mac instance has a pretty high CPU count, which is, I think, 12 virtual CPUs and lots of memory.
I will check in a private account for mine, luckily if it works or not. Because I think there have not so many quotas in there.
Yeah, maybe I just want to increase the limit to 1 to just try it out.
So yeah, let's try to do that.
Use case description. I want to test drive the newly announced EC2 instances on macOS during our live stream. This probably creates a support ticket now. Okay. Yeah, okay, what else can we do if we can't do anything? Yeah, I thought it would be easy to just start it up, install a GitLab runner, and then run some tests, run some code. I could probably do it on macOS myself because I'm running macOS. but for everyone else, like trying to develop something, would have been interesting. Mac on demand. Is there something else I can try out from the announcement? Probably, because I don't know which tabs was that? No, not this one. We had some other announcements in the AWS reInvent session yesterday in the keynote, and there was, for example, the public container registry that you can run EKS in your own data center, which is the Kubernetes offering. There's Aurora Serverless, which is the database stuff. And you can also use Babelfish in the future just to connect Microsoft SQL with Postgres as a native adapter, which is also pretty nice.
Okay. So probably you could try to deploy from GitLab to AWS Proton.
Probably. Microservices deployment service.
We can
Maybe
use
this is something to try out. How Proton works, Lambda, Fargate. Fargate Web Service. Is there a tutorial how to do that?
It's available preview.
Go to technical console.
Let's get started with the user guide mostly.
This one? No, a user guide.
User.
Automated Proton for developers. Is it available?
So on the left side in the navigation, the second link is getting started with Proton.
Okay. What do I need? We have an account. This is something which is in the CLI. Okay.
We need a GitHub account for what reason? Let me check.
I don't know. I have a GitHub account. Mostly to sync everything from GitLab over there.
If it's Git-based, we can do it from everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's been used for some authentication or OAuth or something. Setting up EAM. Install. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can install something I do not trust with running these commands. Oh, they have a sample repository.
Could it be that they pull the code from GitHub itself?
Guys, we do a sync on the update stuff, but we should do the push model instead of pull. So that we have a GitLab
the connection to trigger a service pipeline when a new commit is made. Okay, this is using some sort of webhooks.
Yeah, but we can do it with a push in the GitLab pipeline. So in our GitLab
YAML,
do this.
Totally. I would ignore the steps with GitHub now. I'm just looking into install the Proton API, whatever that is. Let's just try it. Okay. 5 times copy paste. I love it. Yeah, this is like the curl pipe bash thing. Normally I would want to understand what it does. But in the end, it's a preview, so we should just like
follow the tutorial.
Okay, it's doing something magic. We have a sample repository. Okay. This is called AWS Proton Service. This is no problem at all. This is my account. And I can just create a new project. hello.
We could import
And
it
I
directly.
want,
Import it, yeah.
yeah, of course. What else did you think?
Oh.
Oh, it's I'm authenticated with GitHub already. But I need to.
You need to fork it first, right, on GitHub?
Yeah, of course I need to fork it first. Okay, let's fork it.
Oh no, you can use a different method. You don't need to fork it. Go back.
I should be able to
go back.
I go back. No, this is not.
Your project or the template stuff was? Don't remember anymore.
You can specify the URL, or?
Yeah, you can use the normal repo by
repo by URL.
Yeah, I totally forgot about this. This is true. This should be public. Hello. Okay, what's next in that guide? We have the sample repository.
Oh, we need to build a Docker image currently with the AWS CLI, which contains the tools if you want to run it from the pipeline.
It would be interesting to see what else is needed. It has a Docker file. Okay. Then let's open the web IDE and add. It's way easier to click here. I want to use this one. Yeah, and that's about it.
No merge
request. Should I create a merge request?
Every time. I don't commit directly to main branch or master branch at all. So then I can use the automatic merge pipeline stuff. And I don't need to care about it.
Yeah, okay. I was just being lazy. Okay, this is building the Docker image.
Yeah, you need to wait for me because you need to click that it will auto merge, right?
You mean the magic this one?
Yeah. The merge from pipeline succeeds. Is it also possible to trigger it directly from the UI when you create a branch? Yeah, from the CI it's possible, but it's not in the UI, I think. Well,
I don't know.
You can configure it automatically.
But I wanted to check what else is needed. I'm just losing track of the. Where is it? Where is the guide I was reading? This one. Create a service template.
Okay,
is this something I can provision?
Yeah, we need first to open the Proton console. So it's in step 2.
Okay, let's open the Proton console. Maybe open a new. I'm losing the terminal. Yeah, the screen is big, but it's not so big. Okay, we have the Proton console. This is not the Proton console. This is something else.
It's mostly the Proton console. It's only the getting started. So in the left is the navigation. And then you can click on services. Yeah.
Okay, let me move this to the right again. Bye-bye. I'm clicking on services. We are creating a service. Then create a service template. Select the My Fargate service. Okay, I need to search for it.
We need first create a service template.
This one. Yep. Clicking the radio button. On the top right corner of the template.
Did we set up a different source template? Drawback, and then open the navigation bar. Probably go to service templates.
Yeah, but I'm trying to follow the instructions in the getting started guide. It takes you to the services page.
Okay, so then we need to go back to services, like in the documentation.
We want to create a service and we want to use a template. But there are no service templates for us, which means something else must have been done before.
Maybe it has to do with the GitHub repo, because it's step 1. So is this the service template?
Source connections. Could be that this provides something. What are source connections? There are so many keywords which are totally new to me. Connections page of developer tools. Yeah, okay. Developer tools, code pipeline. Ooh. Open the Proton settings and then source connections. To take the connections of the
this would mean connecting your GitHub repository mostly to AWS. So developer tools is the service where you can use code commit and all the stuff to sync, but we don't need to sync. I think we can do it by a push model from our side.
But for some reason this wants a connection. Okay, I can connect. What is the connection name?
Yeah, you need to clone your the connection name is probably the URL of the GitHub repository. Or clicking on info, it will tell the truth mostly.
And what happens if I just copy paste this?
It's an app connection. So it has to do something with the app itself. So I think it's a GitHub app itself. Press the info button, then.
Interesting. Act on your behalf. Pooh.
It's injecting and service on the GitHub side.
Interesting. I'm clicking on it, and then no results. Okay.
It seems it's really tightly coupled to the source.
Yeah, I think what we can do is that we create a service and also a source template by our own instead of using the provided one, and then creating the pipeline to push it mostly.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing inside, so it's just the sample. Just HTML with
the container, the Docker file contains the special Nginx image because there's the Proton runtime also in that bundled.
Okay.
So, but currently the problem is that we can't use the webhooks because Gitlab isn't currently provided there. So we need to create a service template. Oh, it's shitty stuff, I think. Yeah.
Okay, we call it Gitlab or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, the 90s code, they want their form checks back. Template display name.
It's the same like the template name.
I don't care. Template description, I don't care. S3 bucket name.
So if we can still let it empty, if we can do this, we don't need to force to do. Okay, then we also to create environment template. What is the environment template? Click on left.
This is getting into something I totally regret to be doing now. What page not found? Okay. I think. Interesting. Okay. So, this is like a embedded iframe thing. Okay.
So then let's create our own environment. Okay, you need to create an S3 bucket first. So then we need to go to the.
Okay. I need to go into my account. No, I need to just like. You're learning by doing. It's fine. I'm searching for S3. Hello?
Gitlab bucket is probably taken. Probably because the global all buckets on AWS need to be unique because they are shared all between all accounts mostly. So no, we don't have currently a bucket. Yeah, go down. Yeah, let's create the bucket mostly.
Okay, so we keep a note. This Proton thing only works if we have an S3 bucket. Then we need to specify an environment, and the environment wants to use my bucket. I could have clicked here. Interesting.
It would be way too easy.
Yeah, to be honest, I just want to have a button which provisions everything and then it works.
The key, the bundle file.
Yeah, why doesn't it take just the thing which is in there? Okay. Folder name, Proton. Okay. Resource already exists exception null. Okay. Something happened. Let's go back into the environment templates. And I have many of them now. It was a draft. Okay. Delete. So it throws an error and it keeps the draft, and then you edit it until when I find the edit button. That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Delete. We're creating an environment template.
Mostly I found the example for documented. I think it's hard to do it with.
Okay, now I have lots of pop-ups which should be removed. Okay, and then I'm creating a service template which uses this bucket, which uses this environment. And I already forgot how I wanted to call it. Proton service. Okay. Yeah, once again. Okay. So it creates it again, and I need to edit it. So I cannot edit a service template. I can only edit the title and the description. So starting again, and I think this is kind of preview beta now, and the form needs to be fixed. Gitlab, Proton, and highly likely the backend logging already triggers lots of errors, and Sentry is full. S3 bucket mine. This is something I copied, which is the service now. And this is our environment, and this hopefully works then. Okay, now I have a service template. And I also need a service.
There's no Gitlab Proton template.
I need to click. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting UX element. Okay. Our GitLab Proton branch name main, repository ID. Okay. Oh, it could have saved me lots of clicking.
They will be very easy. Why? Okay, there are a lot of steps to do mostly. Get it working.
Great. And they're doing create environment template. Okay, Proton preview.
Sind they copying a tar?
CloudFormation template. Okay.
Ah, okay. Okay, now does it what they do. Ah.
I have no idea what they're doing.
Literally, CloudFormation is like the Terraform from AWS mostly. So they have its own spec to spin up services and so on. So what they're doing is probably so you can, with the environment template, you can specify how the CloudFormation template should look for your environment. In the meantime, I found a repository mostly. You can click on my link. And we can go a little bit through the document.
Or we could also I could also copy paste everything which is in there.
But it would be boring.
Yeah, I'm kind of, to be honest, I will be using the AWS CLI for the most operations because the user interface has quite some quirks. Def git clone bloop. Okay. Oh, this is a different repository. Okay. Well, let's start again. It's still fun. Okay, I have no idea what happened.
So did you clone the repo? So
yeah, I'm currently working in this repository, which is this one.
It's the same. Okay.
I don't know what happens next. I think I did these steps already. So the next one is okay. And
we need to go into the load balance file service folder.
Yeah. And users are using the identity and
repeat the step before, right? And it will create the bucket mostly. Okay.
It's just creating a bucket. I just want to copy paste everything because otherwise I will eat my keyword. Okay.
So this creates a service role for the Proton service. So that means the access to, because we should be careful because we're giving these servers that we are currently deploying full access to the account because it has administrator access. So that means later when we spin up a Proton service, it will get full access to the AWS account.
Okay. This is then actually the role or the EIM account that will be deleting after the session. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what we will see in the end. I have no idea why the output is coming this way. Okay, we now have permission to kill everything. Let's define our templates. Okay, this is the environment template, which we try to create through the UI. Okay, we created something and they are tagging it. Interesting. Okay. This makes sense because we did see the revisions in the interface. Okay, now it's a draft. Interesting. We just copy it. Do we have env template here? No.
Yeah, but no, he zips environment to env template. That's further.
I should Oh,
and put it into the bucket. This
Into
is
the
the
bucket.
that we missed before.
well, just a second. I'm not copy pasting anything which has doubled end inside. Okay, we are creating a table.
What?
And
Double
then,
N for win.
oh no, we are. No. Yeah, I used to document it as well, but it's just dangerous. Okay, we have uploaded it and then we delete it again. We paste. And we inform Proton that we have a new version of environment template available and blah, 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 registration. To the minor version in the output. Okay. Interesting. Registration in process. Wonderful. And okay, what's next? Incrementing the minor version ID. Okay, then I'm publishing it. Probably Niklas is writing a Terraform workflow now.
No, I think that the provider doesn't support it right yet. So we need to look if the provider supports it.
Okay. Target. Many years ago, I wrote a Ruby CLI application, a Ruby SDK, which kind of did some auto monitoring or inventory. No, this was not the thing. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, again, this funny. Yeah, okay. I don't care about security now. Don't do this at home. And oh, it's not.
So first we deployed the environment. Now we are starting the service.
Okay. Something is broken. Command not found service template. Interesting.
So did this?
Oh, I did a wrong copy paste. But this was created already. Yeah. Doesn't matter for some reason. We register the service template and then we publish it, obviously. Or no, we are updating it and we are publishing it. Okay. So this is basically Git in the background. Okay. This is for self-service infrastructure. So teams can like look into that on their own. Now we can actually move back into our Proton console, into this overview.
Probably it's in a different region. You need to check the region. Drawing from we were in US East 2, so Ohio was the region. They showed.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, it's using Ohio now. Yeah, it's not US East 1, but US East 2. Okay. First application environment. Just choose create environment and then okay. It's interesting that I just want to do that in the CLI.
I think we did only the CLI part. We did only create the templates mostly. It's also probably possible to create it to click in the UI. But I think
it's complicated, to be honest.
It's probably because what we're trying to achieve is that we want to have a separation of concern between, so that the platform team can provide the infrastructure part, so developer can use it. And
yeah, I think it's a good pattern, but it's for the first demo or for the first try, it's really head explodes. Okay, let's try what it says. We are creating an environment. We are using the existing template, which is this one. Okay. Next. What's going on? We can fill in. Really can read this. Proton demo development. Okay. Here I go again, typing. Development. Environment service role. This is the one we created before. And create a custom seed role. Okay. This one uses 100 over there and 101 over there. Okay, it's a /24. Click create. This provisions all of the infrastructure and environment template for Summons Gateway, EC2 cluster security groups. Okay. What does it do now? Doesn't auto refresh. Is there any status log actions? This is the environment. Can I click on that? Oh, okay. Provisioning outputs, nothing. Something should be happening now, right? Services create service and then creating the load balance target service. Okay. Okay, yeah. Cookies. We can fill the service repository. Service settings define how to name and describe the app.
Oh, I speak the last 30 minutes and no one hears me probably because I was muted.
Yeah.
Okay. So literally what we are currently doing is we are creating the environment for our service. That means afterwards we have our environment deployed. It uses CloudFormation. And you can see the templates, what is created currently in the environment. So in the GitHub repository that we checked out locally on the machine.
Something happened.
There's a cloud spec or a spec, something like that. And there's the definition how the stuff should be look like. So if you're going into spec, there's the env spec, right? So this was what we're creating. And we say we want to create the default environment. And mostly this will be later the service spec that we were using to deploy our application or the deployment service. Yeah. So
okay, so now we have it succeeded. Okay.
Yeah, now we need to create the service that we want to deploy.
And we want to use the template we created before. Okay. configure my service name. This is called Proton demo. I'm now really following what everyone writes in there. The environment is different to the screenshot for some reason.
So this is a
No,
step
it's-
ahead mostly. We are currently on configure
Yeah.
services. So this is the last step that is in the UI. So when you now click next, it should work probably. No. Now we need to connect the repository of the service that we want to deploy. So this means we
okay,
are
and this
this because the Gitlab support is currently missing.
okay. Let's just Google it. Cold star. What is cold star? Okay. Implement GitLab. Okay, this is something.
But I think it should be possible to do a deployment via CLI mostly from our repository.
Yeah, the thing is, to be honest, but what is that? I just want to link a Git repository in the It's not satisfying. This is funny. Add a new source connection. I'm clicking on this. What happens now? I want to create a new connection. Okay. This is the GitHub Proton connection. I just want to see something now. I'm connecting. I have no idea.
So we need to install a new app.
Do you bought previously?
Install AWS connector for GitHub. Okay.
Only select one.
Who? Do I have these? Did I fork the other repository?
No, we forked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I revoked it later on. Good question. Use my security key. Where is my security key? It's not here. It's somewhere else.
Saved on a safe place mostly.
No, it's
On a
my
secure
YubiKey
place.
which is somewhere else because it's within with the other keys. So
did you know that you can use on Mac the fingerprint as second factor as security key?
Insert your security key and touch it. Hello. Oh, it works. Oh, okay. Yeah, some apps supported the Touch ID, but I'm not a friend of it too, because for what reason did I buy the YubiKey then?
Because it could say that a biometric factor is not so secure like encrypted factor. No.
So when someone wants to hack my computer, they just take my arm when I'm asleep and then they hack my system. So similar problem with Face ID. Okay, now I have something connected. What happens next? I can choose something. I need to refresh that because the form is static. Okay, nice. Did you save that? No. Proton demo. Main branch. Okay.
I probably need now to find what is the repository ID.
What does it say?
Could it be that it's just a unique naming schema you have to define on your own?
Probably. Just trying to figure out what the repository ID is. Is it 1? Is it 3000?
Just try that. Branch is required. Main.
This form definitely needs default values. No idea what happens now. Pipeline inputs.
Docker file.
Okay, now we are here where the screenshot is. And the screenshot is so small that I still cannot read it. Export Docker file. Image optional. Looks different.
Could be that we used that it should be the fork repository mostly. But let's see what happens mostly when we click create. Why it doesn't
add to your test command here. Yeah, great. Just a Docker file with an unit test command.
Okay, add a new
we need to service instance.
New instance?
Ooh. Yeah, of course. I have no idea what I will be doing now.
Now it looks the same as on the left side.
Ah, yes,
or?
Indeed. Yeah, it's the same.
Now we're on the right page. No, the right step.
Yeah. We need to check whether the blog post can be edited somewhere and saying, hey, you need to click on add new instance. It's actually we define a service instance. I just didn't understand that. Okay, it's a Proton demo, and the environment is this is the environment we defined before. We have a port, okay. Default number of target tasks you want to be running. Okay.
It's marked as optional, so it's not required.
Task size is small. X small. It's XXS. No, it's small. And the image is optional, but for some reason, templates this defines
image. Okay, it's just a Docker image.
Yeah, it's a Docker image, but let's just use what's in there.
Would be interesting if this could be a full URL. So if you can use
you mean the
without the schema part.
Yeah, let's try what's written in the blog post first.
Yeah.
It could be name or URL. It means mostly.
Yeah, probably we could be using the GitLab repository URL from the registry now. But I'm not sure if this is the same. Is it the same? Container registry, this one.
Yeah, let's use it. Let's see. Yeah, because it's new, it should be working.
Hack the system. Unique name. The unique name of your service identifier. Okay, let's just call it frontend. Add new instance. No.
No,
no,
it has a second.
We want only one instance.
Okay.
I think now you can click create. Because echoes should, yeah.
Yeah, but I want to use my own CI/CD service. Okay, so Amazon has Code Pipeline, which is a CI/CD product. Okay, interesting. And what does it do? Click. Service instances. There is the pipeline. And I see nothing. How can I reach that?
Okay. Now probably when the service is created, we are finished.
Okay.
So main outcome. Okay.
There you see it. Integrate with Gitlab. This would be interesting. I should tell Brandon about this. Okay, so actually the preview only allows us to use what's already there, and integration with different providers is not yet supported. Okay. Let's just see if the Docker file which we created before is working. To be honest, I have no idea. How can I inspect this? Pipeline? In progress? Update in progress. What does this mean?
Is it it built the container?
Yeah, but I want to see some log output, like I'm used from CI/CD pipelines. I want to see something. I'm getting nervous when I just see this like cringy
when you just see the spinner
thing. Yeah, it's a sysadmin. I want to tail the log, to be honest.
Did you refresh it again?
Yeah, I'm refreshing often. The problem is that there are few changes. Then you need to click there because it's
what's the ARN link? Maybe there's something behind it.
So ARN is the identifier on AWS. So each service is identifiable. So it means it's something like AWS, the service name, so the region, then your account number, and then which resource will be used.
This is the unique naming schema. So the UI. Okay.
Let's start this. Let's subscribe.
Refresh
and center task that you can also click and subscribe.
We have a service instance which is in progress, and it's still in progress. Let's just see. Okay, integrate with HashiCorp Terraform, also interesting. I'm just sharing this in the chat. Multi-account environment. CloudWatch for monitoring. Okay. Okay. This makes sense.
So click back. Have a refresh again. Don't wait so long. It triggers me internally.
Create started. Okay. And the problem is, there's no way I can inspect the CLI now.
Is there something, the action button on the right top? Maybe something behind it?
I can download this back if you want.
Update.
Oh, it's a nice YAML file.
Interesting thing is, does it really support this image stuff? Maybe. So maybe it hang.
It says to provide a URL, so probably it will be using Docker pull in the backend.
Hopefully.
Or Podman pull or something like that. I don't know. But it's interesting to actually learn how the spec is actually a YAML file, so you can download it and then kind of automate it for your deployments. So you will never write this on your own. You will always use something around it. Okay, from my 1,000 tabs, maybe going back into the this was the case. This
Mostly we could look on our source request for macOS.
I was just wondering if
maybe it's faster.
if the case is resolved.
Resolved.
Oh, cool. This is nice. Oh.
It's then you can easy read it. You try the mobile mode mostly.
Yeah, the problem is the screenshots in the Proton thing was so small I couldn't read it. Okay. So the Proton thing is provisioning. This is something I can move on the left side. Left means it works. Right means to do. So when my eyes are floating around, I'm either reading Slack on the right hand side or working on to dos. Now, I just want to kind of try this and actually we tried that on the CLI. Let's just clear this and maybe go ahead and say I want to do this. Okay.
Host limit succeed.
Probably
it's the same error as before.
So then I think we requested the wrong resource. So.
Yeah, or maybe it just takes a while.
Yeah, it takes also after we resolve in 30 minutes or something like that.
Oh, it's using. Maybe this was the CLI one. I could use. It's too much in the menu. Where is the console? This is the console. I want to start EC2 and Is it US East? I want to launch an instance. And then I want to say this one. Review and launch.
For the usage.
Okay, probably this is the wrong region then. It's US East.
But we tried to use it for US East 1. So we also requested it there.
Yeah, maybe I'm just like too tired today.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to select the second one. No, the second checkbox mostly if you have already in key. Yeah.
Well, checking a second what?
Okay. Yeah, okay. The second drop down.
Drop down or combo box.
No, it's not a combo box because in a combo box there's a differentiation between a drop down and a combo box.
I changed the region. This could be the problem. So I created a key pair, but this is obviously assigned to a region. Which is
that's true.
Fun. learning things every 5 minutes.
Probably we should here make a break and revisit it again.
Yeah. It was a lot of identifiers to fill out.
Yeah, it was a little bit too much. I still need to figure out or understand how the Proton thing. Oh, by the way, we have a pipeline we want to see. Great, started.
We're on the same.
Okay. We're on the same. No, now we're on US East 2, but we are trying to review and launch something in. Yeah. Let me just create something without a key pair. Okay.
But then you can't connect to the machine.
This is US East. I would love if they
one. Virginia's one.
This is also like it should be written there. I don't care which name this typically is. Okay, download key pair.
But this is not secure. Because AWS created for you the private key mostly. It's okay.
It's just a demo. So.
For testing purposes, it's fine.
I will clean everything after the stream is stopping. Okay.
Well, the same problem. Yeah.
Okay, then let's try this another time.
When the update in progress is ready.
Yeah, maybe. Fuck it. Yeah, this is also something I want to try out. Maybe I do this. No, I don't have time tomorrow. But this is also something I wanted to try out with auto-scaling. But I'm wondering how Proton plays into that.
Fargate is only the container service from AWS where you can run containers.
Yeah, but it still. Okay, this is the this show they have been announcing. Where is the announcement blog post for? This is Microservices deployment service. Okay.
You could do Proton can run on Fargate and Lambda, so or Lambda.
Okay, it's an interesting concept. I'm thinking of what we learned about Captain 2 weeks ago. How this can work as a control plane and integrated observability and checking SLOs and things like that.
Yeah, probably there's an AWS service that will handle it for you.
Yeah, probably. Classically black box monitoring. No, I think it will be interesting, but from what I get now, it's
I think we need to revisit
it
in a month or 2 months mostly. And tuning it again. Probably then we have also the awesome GitLab integration. And then we can test it with GitLab.
Yeah, and I think the problem right now is there is no source code we can look at on the AWS infrastructure side. At least I don't know. I wouldn't guess this is open source now. So we just need to wait until the service is there and then we can use it. Right now it's like it's nice that it looks like this, but it's a black box and I have no idea what happens there. And I think it's to sum it up a little what we tried today. It's a nice blog post and a nice introduction, but you need to learn new keywords. You need to kind of learn how to create an environment, use templates, understand that the administrators or the maintainers for the infrastructure manage the templates, and the developers can consume the templates then to create their services, which is a really nice concept. And once everything works, you should probably just be hooking your Git repository or GitLab repository into it, and later on add your CI/CD pipeline, and it should make your life easier with microservices, either with Fargate or with serverless Lambda. Anything else you want to share?
Right now, no. I didn't have time to look more into AWS new features mostly. And it's probably
then it's a preview. But in the end, I think it was nice that we kind of saw something. I don't know how long this pipeline will take. To be honest, I have no idea what it does. But maybe it will provision something.
It takes forever to provision.
It looks like it's either it's hanging in an error, or I don't know, maybe it cannot reach the container URL, or maybe it cannot do something. Probably something is broken now, or something is like not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, I will let you know tomorrow if something changed on the on the deployment, because I want to just like stop. I'm stopping the screen share now, and we will just say let's try it again next year, maybe in January sometime, and test drive the GitLab integration then, which should be there. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Next week, I don't know. Next week.
Yeah. We wanted to look into I forget it mostly.
Either CI/CD pipeline in advanced with extends and other things, or we try CI/CD metrics and tracing, but I'm still not sure about it. Captain is also nothing happened. We could try deployments in different things. Maybe trying AKS or
no topic. I could show you something a little bit about blockchains and deploying blockchains in containers or something like that.
Deploying blockchains in containers. These are two things I don't understand.
And Kubernetes, you can tell it mostly with more buzzwords.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm open for everything. But I also want, if Philip joins next week, I also want to give him the possibility to at least dive half an hour into CI/CD configuration best practices.
Yeah, I'm really also looking forward to that. So it's only a topic that comes to my mind.
Let's just pick. Let's just see how things go, because next week maybe someone else announced something new cool and we say, hey, we want to try it out, or maybe say, hey, we can do better than this. No, I think we're still learning, and thanks for the nice session today, and bye on YouTube.